Hey guys, me, it's Dr. M, and I've got a suggestion for you it really does really work well for me at least. There are days that, when you have your own company, there are days you can just sit there and goof around if you want to and really not do anything. And so, I find myself sometimes in that situation where, what do I do? Have you ever done that? Or you have free time and it's like, what do you want to do? And so what I have done that really works well for me is that if I'm not really clear on where to start today and I've got a lot of free time, what I like to do is I like to make a list. And so I'll make a list for myself so that way I can see it on paper like, wow, there's a lot of things that I could get done today. And then secondly, I'm on a game clock. And so, nobody cares who won last week's game. You're only as good as your last game. So what I like to do is I always like to put myself on that game clock, and then I like to check the score every hour to see how much I've got done. And I found out that if you do that, and you talk to your friends and your colleagues that are in your similar profession and so forth, you'll find out you'll actually got more done in a month than they probably get done in a year if they even get it done. And so my suggestion for you is that, hey, if you're struggling, I've been there. If you've been struggling with like, where do I start? What do I need to do next? And I feel overwhelmed. I've got too many things. Or maybe you feel underwhelmed and you've got too little things. The easiest way to be productive is to make a list for yourself, look at that, and then prioritize that. What's the most important thing? And then put yourself on the game clock. So now that you can actually measure your results. And that's another thing I found out, a little bonus, that whatever gets measured, it increases in productivity. And so I like to measure myself, not monthly, but I like to measure myself hourly. How much I got done, how efficient was I, and then fix the things that don't work. And so guys, hey, that's a little, advice that's really worked well for me. I'd encourage you to try it and see how much you actually get done in literally in a couple hours. All right, guys, take care.